Bench, you talk about practice today.
Okay, I felt like we had a pretty solid practice. Energy was good, very physical. We shortened it just a little bit. We've got a big scrimmage tomorrow, so we just want to make sure that everybody, gets to the scrimmage and is somewhat fresh and has a chance to mentally prepare, because it'll be a big scrimmage for us, not only as players but for coaches evaluating.
Questions?
Did you notice anything from the new guys? I guess it's their first chance to have contact in college.
Yeah, we rotated 3 groups just like we've been doing, and anytime you do that, there's a lot of moving parts. It's hard really to, after you come out off the practice field, to have one thing really stand out, as far as the young guys are concerned. But here's the good thing: they're getting plenty of opportunities, and they're getting opportunities to show their coaches what they can do. And that was part of the plan.
Just what you see out of the quarterbacks with full pads on today?
I think the 2 new guys are getting more comfortable. You can tell as far as the procedures pre-play, and I think they're getting a little better understanding. We're putting our installs in, so there's a lot going on. The older guys, they're a little more comfortable. But anytime you're rotating 4 guys, they get 4 different reps, and they're with different people. Scrimmages are really good.
Were the players pretty enthusiastic about hitting today?
I think so. I think they were. I guess it's practice 5 or whatever. But I think our guys, were looking forward to getting in full gear. And I think they're really looking forward to the scrimmage tomorrow too.
How are you going to set that up? Just kind of a situational thing?
Yeah, we'll have different situations. But the main thing is to evaluate our players, put them in different situations. Really, try to get on the field and to make plays. We'll be fairly basic offensively and defensively, so we can evaluate.
I know that there's a lot of time, obviously, to Washington State, but if you're just to freeze today and how you feel with the quarterbacks, is there one guy you feel more comfortable with right now?
I'd say right now we're very open-minded, and there's some ups and downs and stuff like that, and one guy plays better each practice than the other, but I think they all 4 are solid quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks understand just how important tomorrow is, being that first step.
They should. They've been told, and I really believe they'll be ready. And it's like I said, there's nothing better to evaluate a quarterback in a scrimmage situation with live bullets coming and everything that goes with that. And some people, find a way to raise their level, and some people, get a little nervous.
So Nick and Cameron had a problem on an exchange, fumble and exchange. Not to make a lot out of the turnover, but what is the actual penalty for when you make a mistake like that and have a fumble or a turnover?
Well, as a coach, just make sure, no matter what it is, but that ball security is very important to us, and it starts with the quarterback. And he just got here, and he's learning the expectations and everything that goes with that. And I promise you this, Coach Lashley's making sure that he understands how important that is.
Since camp open, we talked a lot about how you're just not going to know much until they put the full pads on.
Yeah.
Is there any guys that jumped out to you on day 1 that maybe you didn't expect look as good?
That kind of like I was saying before, when you got 3 groups rotating and you're going real fast, and I'm just administrating out there for the most part. There's not one thing that really stands out. Now we'll go in there and we'll slow down and watch the film, and there'll be some good things that you see. But right now, just come off the practice field, there's nothing really that stands out.
How many seconds are there between plays for those 3 groups?
Not very many. It's fast.
You look at the quarterbacks, not a lot of guys have 4 guys going for one job.
Yeah.
But, and are they pretty similar in skill sets where you feel comfortable when you're able to mold that offense around them here in a few weeks? It is?
Yeah, I think they're somewhat similar. Each one of them's got strengths, but they're somewhat similar. And I will tell you this, I think they're all 4 solid quarterbacks. I think that's the positive.
How the wide receivers kind of progressed there through this first?
I think the older guys, each day they went out, I think they got more comfortable and understand, what Coach Craig's expecting, Coach Lashley's expecting.
About Jalen Denson specifically, how's he kind of come through this spring?
He's got the ability to play a lot of different positions. He understands the offense. He's a very physical guy. He's got courage. So he's had a solid camp so far.
So Will Adams is working with the second offensive line group at right guard. What went about that change for him over
Well,
Jordan?
you know, I think if you've seen pre-practice, we try to move people in and out. We try to give them opportunity, with different groups and all that. And like I said, until you get to the scrimmages, things will start taking care of themselves. But right now, we're just trying to give them some opportunities.
Jordan's a guy though who went from working with the first team group at that left guard spot now to not in the first two units at all. Is he shown?
No, he's been rotating in the first two. Yeah, he has. He'll have a chance to, prove himself.
Is Justin and Lane good physically right now?
Yeah.
Okay. How about any update on Demetrius?
Didn't practice again today, but, like I said, I think probably in the next, few days, he'll have a chance to be out there.
On tomorrow's scrimmage, are you gonna be really focused on going fast like you try to do in the spring?
There'll be a little bit of that, but then there'll be a little bit of just making sure our guys, especially the young guys, line up so we can evaluate them properly. But, there'll be a little pace, with the older guys and the younger guys, we'll slow down just a little bit so we can evaluate them.
Okay, a few more?
How much are you just looking forward to getting these guys in a scrimmage situation, be able to sit down and break down some film?
Yeah, a lot, because as a coach, you try to find things that can separate guys. And, scrimmages do that.
All right, thanks, Coach.